Hello, welcome to Eurocine Expo 2025. We're in a very hot Munich. I'm joined by Markus Nestroy, cinematographer. Thanks for coming over.
It's a pleasure.
And you're literally doing a flying visit. You're in today and out tonight, aren't you? So, on my extensive notes I made before I spoke to you, the one thing I did write down was that you're the first person to shoot a feature on the Burano. How did that come around? I mean, you told me beforehand you had a guy on the inside kind of thing.
I had an advisor. It's a very old kind of friend, and I don't know how it developed, but I came up to that we had a first phone call, and I introduced him to the project, and then we kept on discussing how I wanted the movie to look like, what it should feel like, what I was going for, and then we had a lot of conversations. What's possible? What's new? What's kind of out of the box thinking? And then he suggested the Burano to me, and I was like, you think you could? But it's not being released in time. And then he said, maybe I can talk to Sony. And literally, it came like 2 weeks. It was shipped 2 weeks before shooting.
Right.
So I did not test it until the final technical camera test.
Right.
So that's where we all, like my assistants and I, saw the camera for the first time, and also the rental guy in Likam was like, hello, new camera.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it really came out of the package. They took it out of the box, put it on the tripod, and the tests began.
Right.
Literally.
Wow.
Yeah. Nobody knew anything. We were just trust, And
Did anyone read the manual?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Actually, someone actually.
There
read it.
were some like this online tools.
Oh, right.
What you have nowadays, right? And you can click through.
Yeah.
That you get like an impression. Okay. What it's like and what's the options and what can you do, and then I sent it to my assistants, or they sent me something, and we just shared information, and
How quickly did you realize that this is going to work?
I never doubted it. I never had thoughts, okay, would it work? My biggest concern was not the camera, actually, because I knew that's like kind of a newer, smaller Venice, right? So my bigger concerns were actually the lenses and all that,
Yeah.
So like it is, nowadays you just rely on the camera. It just has to work, and you create your look with the lighting, with the lenses, with everything around. So the camera is just switch it on and go.
Yeah.
And that it did perfectly.
Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, I want to find out a bit more about your path through this whole industry. At what age did you decide, or movies became a fascination, and you thought this could be what I do?
I think maybe with at 15.
Right.
I think we got our first camera. They had this VHS recorders with a cable to the camera. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And that's like a bulky. I mean, if you think about it, it's completely awkward. Yeah. And so it was our home VCR, but also the recorder for the camera. So sometimes I had to take it out of the living room to record some material, and it was like a Bauer thing or something, And then I bought a Sony 3 CCD, I don't know, like E5000 or something, like a shoulder thing. Yeah. And then it just began. But it took me really a while to study that. Yeah. So I applied, I don't know, maybe 5-6 times. Got rejected every time.
Oh, yeah.
Did a lot of things in between. Studied photography and theater, and got my head into other things, because I thought, okay, maybe that's not the thing, right? And then it just happened with the Filmakademie in Ludwigsburg.
Right.
And then I did a proper study.
Yeah.
First year, like, I'm becoming a cinematographer. At the end of the study, you think, oh my good Lord, am I ever gonna enter this business?
Yeah.
Because I mean, what a business is that? It's just like insane, right?
Yeah.
Be in this business, keeping being in this business and everything around it is just insane. But it's beautiful, and I'm very happy.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main thing, that you just if you love that, if you know it is what you want to do, then I think it's worth fighting and waiting.
Yeah, well, that's what it takes. Yeah, it's not just determination; it's actually patience as well. A lot of the time, isn't it?
It's a lot going forth and back and forth and back, and so many people telling you, "Hey, what are you doing? What is that? You know, is this a profession?" Still now, because most people are like, "Hey, can you really afford a living out of it?"
Yeah.
And I mean, being cinematography is like, that's a huge thing, right? So I started then coming out of Filmakademie. It was nothing, nothing.
Yeah.
It came nothing around, because I had to wait for the bigger movies to be finished and edited.
Yeah.
So they were in post-production, and I did not have any jobs for like 1.5 years.
Wow.
So I did TV,
Yeah.
You know what you earn? I mean, like back in the days, 15 years ago, 300 euros a day.
Yeah.
So, and then you're having just like a single shooting days.
Yeah.
Here a single day, here a single day. But you keep on doing. So
Keep the faith, kind of thing.
So there's never the status of like, now I'm the cinematographer. It's always evolving, always going further and further, and that's the next step.
Yeah.
Then it's the next step. I mean, that's nice, because it keeps you young, kind of, in your head.
Yeah.
But it's also, it's such a pain sometimes. Sorry, it's really.
Yeah.
I mean, you always have to start everything again, and it's always this, especially with this.
Yeah. So what is the best part of the process for you? From working out, right, talking with the director and working out what the vision is for it, how you're going to tell the story, deciding what kit you're going to use, actually getting on set, right the way through to post-production. Which does it all excite you? Is it that process, and then wanting to start again? Is it actually that journey? I mean, that's it's
that journey. I think it is this. Maybe that's the beauty of it. Yeah, that you're on recce, you're visiting locations, then you're creating your vision. You're looking for moods. You're talking to the director, talking to the art department, production designer, costume, blah blah blah. I'm very critical with my work. So on this last project, on this You Believe in Angels, Mr. Drowak, it was a very creative way, one of the most creative ways ever, but for me also a way with a lot of doubts concerning my own work.
Right.
Also during shooting, I was never really satisfied. I don't know why. I was very looking to my work very critically.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And until now. So I'm very happy to have gotten this, received this award, because I until the end I did not know if it was the right path. Really, seriously, I'm really meaning it. I'm
That's a lot
not
of pressure
sure.
to put on yourself. Yeah.
Yes, I don't know why, because maybe if you feel that something could be something special, but you don't want to fuck it up. You don't want to be the ones.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing like the best and giving his the best work, and I don't want to be the weakest point.
Yeah.
And that's. But talking to a lot of people from this movie, or other departments, other movies, a lot of people have the same thoughts.
Yeah.
It's always like this self-doubt.
I think that, because otherwise self-doubt is as much of a tool as a creative eye, isn't it? Because you're always, but the flip side is that you're always trying to improve.
Yes.
It's you can look at it, this is two sides of the same coin, isn't it? And if you weren't self-critical, how would you ever develop? So it's part of it. But actually seriously, as a human being, managing that stress, I mean, I guess it gets a little bit easier the more times you do it, but that's never going to go away, is it? If you're really pushing yourself.
Yeah, I think
something to
so.
look forward to.
I think so. I mean, talking to Marco Massing, he's the one guy. He's the advisor, and he has. I mean, he did cooperations with Ed Lachman and Faith and Papa Michael. So he's also like, yeah, everybody is having his doubts. Everybody is like having concerns. Am I on the right path? Hey, am I pretending and then am I pretending to be able to do it, or am I really able to do it?
Yeah.
That's yeah, sure. That's always kicking you, right?
Yeah.
That's kicking you and saying, hey, improve.
Yeah.
Think about it. What's better? What is the path to the final product?
Yeah.
And maybe in the end you get some satisfaction, kind of. I mean, but it's not always the awards coming, you know. If you're doing a streaming show, there are no awards, you know. I mean, normally, I mean, maybe you're lucky and you get one, but so you just in the end you have to be, I think, reflective about what you did, and feel good about it and be true about it, what you did well and what you did maybe not so well, and learn from it, and do it the next time better maybe. But because it's not always the applause from outside, right?
Yeah.
Because not every movie is on the festival.
Yeah. And actually, you know, the best bit must be where, directors, producers, you, licensed, but everyone is happy that you told that story the way they wanted to tell it, and hopefully shone some light on it in a different way that it makes it a bigger thing than you expected it to be in the first place. You know, I bet. Again, is that, you know, one of the best things when you see the final print? That must be one of the scariest, yet also
it's horrific.
Yeah.
I'm really afraid. I'm really having anxiety sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was not. Oh my God, I have to look for the stills. You know, I have to make a still selection.
Oh yes.
It's like, oh my God, and I'm still thinking, I did not pick the best. I have to go in again. But it's really something, because I'm. When you like feeling like back in school when you got how you performed.
Oh, your report card.
Your report, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's how it is.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, I'm like, here I fucked up the light. Here I fucked up the. Why did I choose this lens?
Yeah.
What about the background? Oh, that's not consistent in color correction. It's in every single frame. I can tell you this is not correct. This is this. Why did I do this? But sure, it's learning.
Yeah. Well, that's the painful way of learning, isn't it? Yes. Well, we've got to wrap it up there, Markus. But it's fantastic to speak to you. Good luck with the session you're doing here.
Thanks.
And then you're off to Prague on Sunday, aren't you?
Berlin and Prague. Yeah, first Berlin and Prague. Yeah.
Keep going. It's good.
Thanks
Thanks for speaking to us.
Thanks for having me.